nutrition.
All right, so we'll press start on the timer.
Okay, let's keep going.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Trine, and this is my little helper, Tilly. Tilly is in year 3, and we've just been having a discussion about what makes a living thing a living thing. Hold it up, Tilly, so we can show everybody. This is the little concept map we made, and we worked out that living things need to be able to grow, reproduce, excrete, respire, sense, it has cells, has DNA, it needs water, it can
Move.
and it needs nutrition. Alright, do you remember what nutrition was?
Food.
Food, yeah. So it needs water and food to survive, doesn't it? And it can move, and it can sense things, and it can grow. Remember what reproducing means?
Yes.
What?
It makes babies.
It makes babies, yes. So it makes more of itself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now, Matilda, is we are going to try to work out whether something or other is a living thing or not. Okay, let's pick something out. Let's see, let's try it.
Me.
You? Are you a living thing? Tell me, why do you think you're a living thing? Let's have a look at our chart. Do you need food? Yeah.
I move.
You move?
I need water.
Uh-huh. Oh, remember DNA and cells were a bit tricky. DNA tells us about us. So our DNA is different to, say, a dog's DNA, because we're different to dogs, aren't we?
Yeah.
And
'Cause
a
I
dog's
don't-
DNA is different to a plant's DNA, because they're different, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And do you remember what cells are? Cells were, remember we said they were those really tiny things that you can only see under a microscope, and every living thing has cells.
Oh.
We can't see them. What about sense? Remember what we said about sense?
Oh, is it smelling?
Oh, that is a type of sense. It means you can respond to things around you, like, see how the afternoon sun is sort of in our eye? We can respond to that by moving out of the way. Plants respond to sun. Sometimes the plants love the sun, so they'll move and open their petals to the sun. What about grow? Do you grow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you reproduce?
Not yet.
Well, not you, but humans do, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do it yet.
Do they excrete? Remember what we said excrete was? Where you get rid of your waste products? How do humans do that? Things, we eat our food, and then what happens? It digests, and then it... How does it come out? We wear it and we poo it. And what about when we're running really fast and it gets really hot? What sometimes comes on our skin? Feels like water.
Sweat?
Sweat, very good. And respire, we breathe, don't we? So we've got all of those things. What about a cloud? Let's see if a cloud is a living thing. Let's have a look at our chart again. Can a cloud grow?
Yeah.
It changes shape, doesn't it? Sometimes they get bigger, sometimes they get smaller. Can a cloud breathe or respire? That one I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't think so. It rains sometimes.
It pops out here.
What about, does a cloud need nutrition? Does it need food?
No.
No. Does a cloud move?
Yes.
A cloud does move, you're right.
It reproduces.
How does it reproduce?
Like cutting itself in.
Oh.
As in like just moving.
I see. So it makes more clouds.
Yeah.
Makes little baby clouds. Does it? That's a really interesting way to think about that. All right. Does a cloud need water?
It makes water.
It does, but how does it get the water though? Where do you think the water gets into the cloud? How?
The ocean. The water from the ocean comes up into the clouds.
Very good. There's a special word for that. It's called evaporate. Excellent. So that's a very scientific word, isn't it? Evaporate. Very good. So we've sort of worked out on our chart, haven't we? Let's have a look on our chart that it has a couple of things, but it doesn't have all of the things, does it? And what did we work out with living things? They need to have all of them, don't they? Very good. So, have we worked out whether a cloud is a living thing or not?
Yes.
And is it a living thing?
No.
No, it's not, because a living thing has all of
They
these.
don't need food.
No. And they don't really breathe, do they? And they don't really...
Need water.
Yeah, they don't really grow. There's a few things that aren't on that list, is
They
there?
kind of grow because they go bigger.
But then remember, they need to have everything on there. So tick, 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 cross, cross, cross. No, a cloud is
No.
not a living thing. Not like
Us.
we're living things, aren't we?
I am a living thing.
Very good. So that's our little learning activity. We worked out from our beautiful little chart that we had made before the presentation of all of the characteristics of living things, and we worked out together that a cloud is not a living thing. In a classroom environment, I would quite possibly bring in several items and have children working in groups and see if they can classify their items as to whether they are living or non-living by checking off with all of these little characteristics, and then they could present that to the class. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Matilda. You were an excellent little student, and that concludes our little learning activity.